It's like I pressed the fast forward button on my manifestations when I implemented these things. Hello, my kings and queens. Welcome back to another day of powerful transformation. Today's video, by popular demand, and I know that this is one that so many people have been asking for, is how to speed up manifestation. Now, before we dive into how to speed up manifestation, just to make sure we're all on the same level playing field, let's look at some of the basics of how to manifest things in the first place and the methods that most people use. So what is manifestation, first of all? Manifestation is the bringing of things that you want into your physical reality. But what manifestation also is, that sometimes we don't talk about, is that actually we manifest everything. And when you can accept that everything that you currently have in your life right now, the good and also the not so desirable stuff, if you can accept that you have manifested all of it into your reality using your thoughts, using your subconscious mindset, using the way that you feel about everything, using what you believe that you deserve to have in your life, then you have complete control, because that means you can shift your mindset, you can focus more on what you want to attract into your life, and trust that if you can manifest everything that you've currently got into your life, then you can start manifesting even more of your dreams to create your ideal life. So, basic ways to manifest. Well, one of the most popular ways is visualization. Maybe you've heard of this before. Some people do it during a meditation process where they close their eyes and they imagine themselves walking through, living, experiencing their future reality that they want to have. Maybe it might be walking through their dream house, or maybe they're visualizing themselves behind the wheel of their dream car or with their dream soulmate life partner. Visualization is a really powerful way to manifest what you want into your reality, because your brain doesn't actually really know the difference between what it sees when your eyes are open and what it sees when your eyes are closed. So long as you can intensively feel the feelings of how you would feel if that were your reality, and you can almost fool your brain into thinking that that's where you're already at, then your physical reality has to marry up with, has to vibrate on the same frequency as wherever you are. So if you can get yourself up to the frequency of where you want to be and what you want to have, then those things will start to appear and manifest. So visualization is a really key way. Another way that people visualize, get tapped into what they want, is to create a vision board. So my vision board is actually right here and it's a really enjoyable process. If you haven't created a vision board already, go for it. It's fun. At the very least, it's really fun to take the time for you and really get clear on all of the things that you want to manifest and put them all out there on a vision board, so that every single day you can wake up, you can review your vision board, and it's a powerful tool that makes it easier for you to remember consistently, because consistency is key, what it is that you want to live into. So vision boards are really useful. And as I touched upon a little bit with the visualization, and it's key for vision boards too, acting as if, feeling as if you already have these things is the key component to this whole manifesting thing, because it's not really just pictures on a vision board. It's the vision board, the visualization are just things to prompt you to feel an emotion. Emotions are the key, because emotion is energy in motion, and energy, when it is in motion, obviously it is moving you towards, or moving the things that you want towards you. So emotion is really, really crucial to all of these things. So I just wanted to start off this video by recapping the basics of manifestation, some of the most popular and powerful techniques that you can use to manifest what you want into your life. But now, the second part of this video, which is the one that I'm sure many of you have come here for. Maybe you're already familiar with everything I've just shared with you, and you're looking for ways to speed up the manifestation process. Maybe you're already meditating, visualizing, maybe you've already got a vision board and all of that good stuff. Maybe you're already acting as if and feeling the emotions, but still the results haven't arrived yet, or to your knowledge, to your awareness, to the perception that you're currently seeing the world with, that stuff hasn't shown up. So I'd like to share with you 3 powerful tips that I have personally used, which I have noticed dramatic, how can we put it? It's like I pressed the fast forward button on my manifestations when I implemented these things. So I want to share with you these shortcuts. So the first shortcut, which is actually super easy and really fun to do, is clear out your clutter. Clear out space. Create space, because if there is no space available for your manifestations, the things that you want to attract into your life, if there's no space for them to come in, they just can't. They might really want to, but energetically, you must have space available for what you want. If your life and your brain and your routine and everything feels just so overflowing, packed to the rafters, just crammed full of everything that's in your current reality, where is the opportunity for what you want to come in? So it's actually a very therapeutic exercise to clear out your house for a start. Clear out your cupboards. Clear out the things that maybe you've been holding on to for a long time, which no longer serve you and which certainly don't serve the reality that you are looking to step into. If you are acting as if and imagining yourself at the level of your life when you have the things, the relationships, whatever that you want, look at each object and ask yourself, does that object serve me when I'm in that reality that I want to be in? And if it doesn't, thank it, love it, appreciate it for being part of your past, and say goodbye to it. You don't have to get rid of everything. If there are certain objects which spark joy because they remind you of an amazing memory, keep them because they serve a purpose still. But anything else, if it doesn't serve you, get rid of it and clear out space for what you want to arrive into your life. The second shortcut. Oh, just to backtrack, that clearing out space thing, I did it myself. I cleared out all of my wardrobes, I cleared out my space, and that was actually just about a month before I started to manifest all of these crazy opportunities. About a month after clearing out the space, I discovered what I'd been searching for a long, long time. I was looking for techniques to speed up the growth of my business. I was looking for techniques that would allow me to build my business in a more automated fashion so that I could travel more, spend more time with my loved ones. And after a month after I cleared out my house, I discovered the answers. And now I'm implementing those things and my business is so much more automated and I'm so happy and excited. So that's a bit of proof that it actually works. Another fast track technique, the second one is, and this is really, really key, guys, okay? I want you to write this down. Be open to detours in the right direction. Be open to detours in the right direction. What does that mean? Well, sometimes we are doing all of the visualization, meditation, blah, 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 and we're focused on waiting for it to arrive, but sometimes we aren't open to the clever and complex ways that the universe is bringing what you want to you. For example, let's say if you want to manifest a car and you're visualizing the car and you're visualizing the car and you're visualizing the car, and then you get a phone call about something that's it's got nothing to do with cars, but maybe it's opening up an opportunity that you never thought about, you never consciously manifested, and you're like, well, this is distracting me. But what if that phone call, that opportunity was a detour in the right direction offered you an amazing opportunity to make more money so that you could totally afford that dream car of yours. Now, if your plan was that you were going to make money with this thing so that you could get the car, and then you get a phone call offering you something that's completely, in your mind, a detour, what about trusting the fact that that detour could be in the right direction, even if it's not part of your conscious plan? Trust that the universe has a plan much bigger than you. Trust that the universe did hear and is always listening to what you want. And trust that you are ready to manifest what you want. If you don't trust in the law of attraction, if you don't trust that you are able to manifest stuff, and certainly if you don't trust that you are ready, then you will continue to turn away, sabotage, and ignore the massive signs that may come in an unusual package that are actually the shortcut, because the universe is ready to respond to you and give you what you want. So just be really careful. I've had many experiences like this. To name a few, I had my heart, my soul, my everything set on going to Cambridge University. I put everything on it. I dedicated all of my time, all of my energy. I was practicing for months for my interviews, and I didn't get in. And when I didn't get in, I felt like the universe hadn't been listening to me. I felt like everything I've been working towards had been completely pulled from underneath me, and I was truly questioning what the point of any of it was. And the biggest kick in the teeth at the time was that the interview was very unfair, that I got that I was asked all sorts of questions for things that were completely irrelevant, I thought, towards what I was going to study there. So it felt like I had been cheated of my opportunity. But looking back now, however many years later, I could not be more grateful that I was rejected in that interview process. Because after a little while of crying about it and feeling really blue, I started to open up my mind to, okay, well, if that's completely over, what could I do instead? Instead of working my butt off, what about choosing the other option, which I now have in front of me, which is to have lots of fun? You see how this all works out? I'd been working so hard, and I was aware that Cambridge was going to be very difficult, and long hours and no sleep and lots of stress and lots of pressure. Is it any surprise that the universe pushed that away from me and then opened up an opportunity for me to go to a university where I could have lots more fun, where I could be a lot more creative, where I could build amazing friendships with amazing people, where I could travel to Spain as part of my course to live abroad for a year? Fast forward to that time in Spain, I had my heart set on Madrid. It fell through. I was very distraught, but I was open to further opportunities. I was open to detours in the right direction, and I ended up going to a part of Spain that I'd never heard of before in my life. And when I went to that town in Spain that I had never consciously planned on going to, I ended up meeting the love of my life, my soulmate. We're now engaged, and we're going to get married in that beautiful little town in Spain in a couple of years' time. Can you see how what I thought was my plan, and then I was detoured, and then I was detoured in the right direction, and now where I'm at in my life, the partner that I have in my life, the wedding that we're going to have, it all feels perfectly on track. It all feels like everything that I ever wanted, but I didn't even realize how much I wanted. It all feels like, yes, in this existence on earth, I was meant to be experiencing this reality. And yet, at the time when I got rejected from Cambridge, it did not feel like things were working out for me. So just remember, this is a mantra to use. Everything is always working out for me. Even when it seems like it's not, it is. And when it seems like it is, then it really is. Everything is always working out for you. So be open to detours in the right direction. That is number 2. What you want might literally just be right around the corner, but it might be coming in a slightly different package. So be open to it and listen out for the clues. And finally, the third powerful way to fast track your manifestations, which again, I have personally experienced in my manifestation journey, is commit. Show the universe that you're serious about what you said. If you're just daydreaming about it and thinking about it and all of this kind of harmless, risk-free stuff, where is the skin that you are putting in the game? You've got to put skin in the game. You've got to commit. You've got to make yourself possibly feel a little bit uncomfortable temporarily to show the universe that you're serious about what you want. So to give you an example, several years ago, I made a commitment to attend my first ever transformational workshop. I had never invested in anything like this before. It was a few $100s. And for me, that was a big investment. And obviously, one option was not to attend, not to invest in something so pricey. This is my mindset that I used to have. And, to maybe save up, to maybe wait until I had more money before I committed to something like that. But for as long as I was not committing, waiting, not being ready, not allowing, not committing, not putting skin in the game, you see, for as long as I was no, the universe was saying, okay, she's not ready for that. She's still waiting. So what she's going to manifest is waiting, experiences, scenarios where she's waiting. Okay? So while I was waiting, while I was visualizing, manifesting, wanting, right, I was given this opportunity to attend a transformational workshop. Now, that in itself was a manifestation. Do you see that? The opportunity to commit to attend a transformational workshop was a manifestation. Because by attending the event, I would be able to raise my frequency, raise my mindset, become the next version of me, and the next version of me is on the same frequency as what I wanted. But as I said with step number 2, be open to detours in the right direction, sometimes it comes in a package that might not be as desirable as you want. Sometimes we want the end product without the growth opportunity that we must undergo in order to be at that level. Just in the same way, sometimes we must commit to a transformational workshop or whatever it is, that's just my example that I experienced personally, in order to get the end result. So if you are visualizing, vision boarding, journaling, acting as if you are at that level, but then when an opportunity, it's like a ski lift. When the ski lift comes and it asks you, do you want to get on the ski lift so that you can get there? And you say, no thanks, that's a bit too much of an investment. I'm not ready yet. Oh, no thanks. I think I'm going to wait till I have a bit more money before I do this. No thanks. I don't think I'm confident enough yet. No thanks. I think I'm a bit too busy living the life that I don't want. So I don't have time to go to the workshop or to do the thing or to take the action to get to my dream life. Hopefully, am I really kind of making this clear of how we can often be rejecting the opportunity that takes us to our dream life because we're so caught up in our present undesirable reality, which is distracting us, pulling us back, which is full of all of the things that we don't want. So never allow the things that you don't want to hold you back from having everything that you do want, right? So I committed to attending that workshop, even when I barely had the money to invest in it. And guess what happened? Literally a matter of hours after I committed to attending the workshop, It was late at night. It was about midnight, 1 a.m. I just booked my ticket for the transformational workshop, and while I was on my computer, I went to my business account. I went to check, just as I do, how everything was looking, check the numbers, and to my complete shock, the number had grown by $1,000, which was, just so that you're aware in context, that was not typical. I was not used to that speed of growth, of manifestation in my business in half a day, a growth by $1,000. And it had happened because one of my business partners in South Africa had, done a lot of sales and this kind of thing, and suddenly 1,000 increase. Now, you could call it a coincidence, or you could call it a very speedy manifestation, where the moment I committed that, yes, I am ready now. Yes, I'm going to get myself a bit uncomfortable financially, get myself a bit uncomfortable because going to a transformational workshop is going to put me outside of my comfort zone. I'm ready. I'm committed to where I want to be. Boom, book the ticket. Boom, manifestation appears into my present reality within a matter of hours. So, just to wrap up this training, which hopefully you found very useful, the 3 shortcut ways to speed up your manifestation is: number 1, clear out your clutter to allow your manifestations in by creating space. Number 2, be open to detours in the right direction. And number 3, commit. Grab the tests that the universe gives you and prove to the universe that, yes, thank you very much. I am ready. I am serious about what I want, and I am willing to play my part along with the universe so that cooperatively we can work speedily in the manifestation journey. Thank you for watching. Comment below with any new learnings. Comment below with any experiences you've had, any techniques that you've used to manifest what you want. Or write down in your journal, your workbook, what you're going to do from now on, how you can implement these 3 fast track ways to speed up the manifestation process from you. I love you. See you tomorrow for another powerful day. Bye.